You say you're sober?
Yeah, completely. I don't touch anything, bro. Just cigars. I drink, bro, the way you just said that, you're like, oh, I can partake if it's fun. If I did that, I'd be dead. I buy so much drugs, escorts. I'm a big alcoholic. I live hard. I'm very strong. Right. I'll fight any young comedian in New York. I legit will. I'll fight anyone, bro.
I believe you.
Yeah.
Here we are on beautiful Jones Street.
You start that, Jones.
Hell yeah, dog. Got a lift in?
Yeah, Bushwick.
Dude, I don't have heat in my apartment today.
You don't?
No.
I mean, bro, I don't either. we don't turn the heat on.
You're a New York guy?
No, I'm a Canadian, brother.
El Salvador?
The fitted, everything.
Do you got some Bitcoin or no?
No, I wish.
How did they organize that? Do like a lot of people who live in El Salvador have Bitcoin?
No. Everyone's poor.
So why did they, I guess that's maybe why they wanted to change currencies.
Yeah.
They're like, nah, we'll figure it out with Bitcoin. Marito Lopez. What's up, man? Hilarious comedian and voice actor. You're wearing a lot of hats, man. So how you doing, man? You good?
I'm good, brother. How are you?
Good, bro. I'm great. Thanks for coming on the podcast. I was gonna say, I thought you give a New York vibe.
Everyone thinks I'm from New York. Everyone thinks I'm from New York. Because I got the fitteds on. I got the Timbs, you know. I love rap. But I do love New York. I wish I was from New York.
And you just moved here a year ago, you said?
Yeah. Literally a year ago.
And you liking it or what?
I love it. I love New York, bro. It's amazing. Best comedy scene in the world.
You started comedy in Canada.
Yeah.
And then what part of Canada are you from?
So I started in Calgary, which is Western Canada. And then I went to Toronto, lived there for like 10 years. Then I went to Vancouver, lived there for another 3, and then I came here.
How's the winter treating you, man? It's not that bad for you? Or
it's freezing.
Yeah, I know. We were just talking off camera. Maybe you guys caught some of that.
Yeah.
There's no heat in my apartment right now. And you said the heat's not that great in your apartment?
The heat's awesome, but we can't turn it on because it's so expensive.
Oh, interesting.
So we leave it off, bro. I'm 40 and I don't turn it. I don't press a button.
Well, I guess when you leave the apartment, it could stay a little chilly in there. And then also they say when you sleep in the cold, then you're cold at night, you sleep better.
Really? Oh, I do.
It's good for you.
I sleep like a baby, but I'm like, I feel it in my bones, bro. It doesn't leave me. Yeah. I'm like a homeless guy.
Yeah.
Honestly.
I know. And then you come to a place like this and it's like a little bit too hot down here.
It's hot here.
Yeah. But,
and I'm wearing a poncho.
So, dude, the reason I feel like I thought that you were from New York is because it seems like you're well acclimated. You know a bunch of people. You're getting a bunch of spots.
I hit the floor running and I'm just like mad grateful for it. Because the city's hard. I could imagine it's mad hard if you start here.
I grew up on 18th Street and 2nd Avenue.
You're a New Yorker?
So, yeah, dude. So before I even
Are you Jewish?
Yeah.
Yes,
of course,
bro.
Dog. We're both Jews. L'chaim.
Mazel tov, brother.
That was one of the first. Well, how did you know? Did you know I was Jewish or you just asked?
I just feel it. I just
feel it?
Yeah.
Hell yeah. So I grew up like by the time I was like 22 years old and I had just graduated from college and I moved back to the city. I lived really close to the old stand, which is on 19th Street and
I heard about the old stand.
Yeah, so I used to go there just as like an audience member. And I would like drink. I'd bring girls there. I'd eat and stuff like that. And then it took me like a few years to start. Sometimes, maybe not.
I love Jewish girls.
Some non-Jewish girls. You like Jewish girls?
I love Jewish girls. I sexualize Jewish women. They're so hot, bro.
Yeah, they are hot.
Yeah, always.
I feel like they give like a very homey feel.
Motherly.
Motherly, exactly.
Very motherly.
That's what I was going to say.
Big cans. Yeah, every
huge.
Jew girl has a big pair of cans on her.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I love Jewish girls too. And then, but I'd say for the most part, like growing up in New York City, you see girls from all over the place, man. Yeah, you know?
I love it.
Yeah. I forgot, how do we get into me being Jewish? I was just talking about, growing up in New York City, 18th Street and 2nd Avenue. And that's, I don't know why. Yeah, I just felt the New York vibe on you.
Really? That means a lot, bro.
Yeah.
I love New York.
It's the best.
But I love Canada.
Canada's humongous.
It's huge. It's huge. But there's a lot of, and I'm not going to say who, but there's so many Canadian comics in America who sort of lose their identity. And when people ask them where they're from, they'll like make up that they're from New York or LA. And I could never do that because I love Canada. I'm like proud. You know what I mean? I'm proud of like growing up there. I'm blessed that I grew up there.
So you grew up in Calgary?
In Calgary, Alberta.
So like, what was that? what was the hockey players? Theo Fleury.
You know Theo?
Yeah, dog. I was a big hockey kid growing up, dude. I used to wear shoulder pads and like a New York Rangers jersey to class.
That's sick.
Theo Fleury.
Darren Fleury's the GOAT, bro.
Yeah.
He's the
hockey
GOAT.
player for
Short King.
Calgary Flame.
Yeah,
okay.
he's a Calgary Flame. He played for the Rangers too, right?
I think he did towards the end of his career.
Yeah.
Maybe that's why I definitely know about him too.
Yeah, he's a GOAT.
Yeah. And then hockey. Big. Do you play hockey growing up?
No, I mean, yeah, but like, because all the kids did. It's like basketball here. You know what I mean? Or like soccer. But everybody played hockey, so I had to. But I'm not good at it. You know what I mean? Yeah.
At least you tried. Though.
Yeah, but a lot of white boys though. I play with a lot of grew up with a lot of white boys that love hockey, so I know everything about hockey.
Like playing on the pond.
Playing on the pond, street hockey, all that shit.
Rollerblade hockey,
like all of it, bro.
Did you always do? Go ahead.
We slap puck. You know what I mean?
I like that phrase.
We slap puck we chew.
Did you know that you were gonna go into comedy or what?
I mean, I always wanted to be an actor, bro. I wanted to be an actor or like a writer. You know, like Al Pacino type shit.
Yeah.
You know?
Okay, I can also hear your voice. You got a little Al Pacino in you too.
I got a little rasp. I smoke cigars, bro.
Oh yeah?
Yeah.
Every day?
I used to.
Bro.
I have to keep it down.
Dude, so there's a guy here, Luca, who smokes like 2 or 3 a day. Don't mean to call you out, but I mean, if you know Luca, you know he smokes 2 or 3 a day. And like last year, probably around like December, I had started getting really into it. And for like 3 weeks, I smoked 1 a day. And I was like, bro, I cannot be doing this.
It's so good.
It's so good. And it also, the thing was, it started to get cold. And I was like, well, I'm out here freezing. And then like one time, I did it in my apartment. I was like, I gotta stop. I cannot be smoking cigars in my apartment.
That's crazy.
I'm not 65 years old.
And it fucks up your house.
Yeah,
it fucks up your house.
You start to see the paint run on the wall.
Yeah, bro.
Yeah, so
it's insane.
So I was into it probably for like 3 weeks, where I was smoking 1 a day, and then I was like, I'm for the most part like a cold turkey guy. I'm either like doing something hard or I can't do it. I can't just dabble.
No, I go hard because I don't drink. I used to drink.
Me too.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Are you sober?
If the party's fun enough, I'll have a drink.
Yeah.
But it's been like 8.5 months now since I've had a drink, and I used to smoke like 5 or 6 joints a day too. It's
That's
been like
awesome.
Almost 2 years with that. So
Good for you.
I wouldn't say I'm sober, but like, unless it's
you
like
just don't partake.
Yeah, unless it's like something real. If it's really fun.
Yeah, I wish, buddy. I wish.
You say you're sober?
Yeah, completely. I don't touch anything, bro. Just cigars. I drink, bro, the way you just said that, you're like, oh, I can partake if it's fun. If I did that, I'd be dead. I'd be completely dead because I can't. Not even one because I'm gone. I buy so much drugs, escorts. I'm a big alcoholic, a real alcoholic.
When did you realize that?
Like for a long time since I was a kid, but it stuck like 2 years ago. Right?
That you realized you were an alcoholic, or that you had to stop?
No, it just I don't know. There's in like recovery, we just talk about the click. Something clicks in your mind and you go, oh, I'm done. I'm never gonna go back. It just happens. You know what I mean?
Was there like a particular situation that you remember for being an alcoholic, or like an accumulation of
I've been accumulation, bro. Like I've been in jail, I've been in hospitals, I've been in everything, and I still kept going. You know what I mean?
And it was from alcohol.
From alcohol. And I would sober up, and then like maybe for like 3 years or whatever. But then I knew I was gonna go back. But now I just know I'm not gonna go back. And honestly, not to make it dark, but it's when my mom passed away. I knew. I'm like, no, I'm done. Like I'm just a different person now. You know what I mean?
No, I definitely agree with that. And then also I'd say from the knowing that you might actually go back, like I've had that situation before too.
Well, like back then I knew I was going to go back. It didn't matter if I had 5 years, I was going back. I knew it. But now I don't know what it is. You know, like when men take care of their kids and like stay with their wives and don't cheat just because they know they got to take care of their kids. I have that now.
About alcohol.
I'm like, I'm not going to go back. I just can't. It's not in me anymore, which is amazing. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Well, I think you also have like a lot more, I don't want to say things to live for, but like you have a lot more going on maybe than you did previously when you were drinking, right? Do you feel like that?
Bro, I almost think the opposite. Because when I was drinking, I was like popping off in Canada. Like TV shows, like doing a bunch doing all that shit. Yeah. Carlito, just for laughs. I was doing everything. And I would keep drinking. It didn't matter. It didn't matter how good it got. Because I love alcohol. You know what I mean? But now I just respect it, you know? And I'm starting new in New York. Like, I'm like not anywhere near where I was in Canada. I'm getting there. I'm working towards it. But yeah, man, back then I was like, I had more things going for me. Now it's just like I have to be focused. I have to be focused. And if I was drinking right now, moving to a new country, oh my God, I can't even imagine it, bro. I'd be dead. You know? Ice will get me, for sure.
It's crazy how, like, if alcohol was introduced into society today as like a new thing, there's no way it would pick up. Like, who would start to drink alcohol? It just seems like, even in comedy, like you probably know, when you started, how many more people were drinking, like during shows, after shows,
on stage,
people, you never see that really anymore.
No,
you never see people really drinking on stage.
It's insane to me.
Like here and there,
bro. When I started, every headliner would have a big beer, you know, because like Dave Attell and like Doug Stanhope did that. You know what I mean? And now I'm like, I can't even fucking imagine doing that, bro.
Oh yeah, I can't really remember the last time I even saw somebody with like a drink on stage, like a neutral or a White Claw or even a beer. It's been a long time. Yeah. And then the days of being paid in drinks is just like, that doesn't even really exist anymore. Maybe you get a drink ticket at the show.
Yeah.
But
I get a soda water.
Yeah. Seltzer, bro.
You know what I mean? I love a seltzer.
Oh yeah,
dude, I love these mics. These mics are fucking
dope. You like them?
I love them. It's like
sometimes people give me shit because like it's a whole clampy thing.
I love it. I love holding it. It's like I'm holding a big tea.
Hell yeah.
You know what I mean?
What's a big tea?
Like just a big mug of tea.
Big tea. Oh, is that big alcoholic drink? Yeah. Well, bro, yeah, man, you've had quite the journey before New York. You don't have kids, right?
No.
You were mentioning kids.
Yeah. Do you have kids?
No, dude, absolutely not.
You're a young guy. You're a stud.
I appreciate that, man. Thank you.
You are a stud, bro.
Really?
Yeah. You got that long hair. You got those nice eyes.
Thank you.
You're a nice Jewish guy from New York City.
I appreciate that. No, people sometimes don't know how old I am, but
how old are you?
There you go. You're giving it to me. 34.
Okay, boy, that's not bad.
Yeah?
Yeah, that's not bad.
No, yeah.
Bro, I'm 39.
Yeah?
But you know what? You look not older than me. You look manlier than me. You know what I mean?
No.
Because you're tall. You got that fucking, the madman face.
You think so?
You know what I mean?
Well, sometimes
you should be casted in a show like that.
In a madman?
Something
like
that.
Bateman or something?
Yeah.
I think I give like that psychopath vibe sometimes. But I used to grow out the beard a lot. I feel like it's been different over the last few years since I stopped drinking, stopped smoking. I think like, yeah, you focus more on just what you got to do in the day. Like I didn't get to the gym as much. Like you said, you hit the gym today.
Yeah,
what do you
hard.
You hit like Blink or what?
I go to Blink, yeah.
Oh yeah?
All over the city.
I used to go to Blink.
Yeah, where do you go?
Well, now I go to Chelsea Piers.
That's crazy.
Have you heard of that one?
I heard it's amazing.
Dude, I go there like pretty much all day. I go there and like I'll work there. It's amazing on the west side.
There's like a sauna and all that shit.
Oh yes, dude.
Buddy, I gotta go. I gotta go.
But I used to go to Blink, and then like once they switched to Pure Gym.
Yeah. Yeah, it's pure now.
Yeah. So do you go through like a metal detector?
Yeah, it's so stupid. Yeah. Those stupid pods.
It says out front, it's like no guns. I'm like, all right, well, we're in New York. I hope not. But
it's insane. Why do they have that?
Yeah, I don't know. So
people are gonna get stuck in there, bro.
I went to Blink for like 8 years before that.
Yeah.
I don't know. I thought it was fine. It was close to my apartment, but now I think like it gets me out to go to the gym now, and I focus more on my health than I did because I'm a vegan too. I don't know if you know.
You're vegan.
I'm vegan, bro.
Good for you.
Yeah.
So I was vegan.
Sober, you were.
I was vegan.
What happened?
I went. So Toronto is like New York. You know what I mean? It's very like vegan, healthier, that type of lifestyle. But when I went back to Alberta, which is like our Texas, I ate meat because it's all meat. It's all conservative.
How long were you vegan for?
I was vegan for like a year and a half, and I was jacked, bro. I was ripped.
Would you go back to it?
I want to, but I love meat. I do love meat.
What's your go-to? Chicken?
I love chicken. I love steak.
Oh, okay, yeah.
You know what I mean?
I mean, it's tough to put those two away. Like I was,
and I'm a little boppy, bro. When I work out, I need protein. You know, okay. But I do love the idea of vegan. I love the idea.
It's a good idea.
I love it.
I don't really. I'm not really like a food guy. I don't really like food. I just eat like when I gotta eat.
That's crazy.
Like I haven't eaten today.
Me too.
Yeah. Oh, so you're on that fast?
Yeah, I haven't.
Don't you feel like you're sharper when you haven't eaten?
I do. Did you know I'm Muslim?
I did not know that.
Yeah, so I fast. So Ramadan's coming up.
Okay.
Yeah, so I'm like sort of getting ready.
Okay, and
you know what I mean?
That's sundown to sunset. How does that? So how long is that theoretically?
It's like a month. It's a month of
but
fasting.
how many hours is that?
I don't know because it depends on the time of the year.
Sure. Well,
you know what I mean?
Coming up, is it like 16 hours?
Yeah, more or less.
Okay.
It's like 7 p.m., give or take, till like, sunrise.
Like 6 a.m. ish.
Yeah,
So like almost 12 hours, something like that.
Yeah. It's pretty crazy.
Yeah.
I love it.
Yeah.
I love it because I don't drink coffee. I don't drink water. I don't eat food. And then when the sun goes down, I have a coffee, bro, and it feels fucking amazing.
The water and no coffee is crazy.
It's crazy.
Like I have like when I don't eat though, I'm still having a seltzer. I'm still having a lot of water. Still having coffee.
For sure.
Not drinking anything. I mean,
it's insane.
Yeah, but it's got to feel very good once you're allowed to start to have it.
It does, man. It makes you realize like how much we don't need. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
How much we over excess everything.
Yeah. And I will say, like, on the days that I am not eating at like 2 or 3 p.m., I feel like I don't want to say forget to eat, but I just feel like I have done so many more things because I just didn't take that chunk out of my day to eat and then digest and then feel lethargic.
Yeah.
I just feel better. And it's also crazy how Muslim is the only religion that will do that consistently for that long of a period every year. Like the Jews do Yom Kippur, which is like one day. I guess maybe if you look more into the Jewish religion, they'll do it for longer periods of time. But Ramadan is, I don't know, I think it's a great holiday. It really allows you to cleanse out.
I think it's really cool. Yeah, man. And you know what? Because I was Christian or whatever, like at least grew up Christian. And we're supposed to fast. It talks about it in the Bible and like in the Torah and all that. It's like, we should do that. And I love it, bro. And I get jacked, dude.
That's good.
My workouts during Ramadan are fucking fire.
People freak out when I say that, like, I haven't eaten on a specific day. They're like, bro, what? It's 5 p.m. You haven't eaten? I'm like, yeah, dog. I'm ready to go,
Me too.
I'm locked in.
But I got used to that, not even through Ramadan, because I used to work in kitchens. And sometimes you don't eat until your shift is done. You know what I mean? Even though you're in a kitchen, you're not eating.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're just working. You're like, going.
What'd you used to do in the kitchen?
I was the funny guy. I was a horrible kitchen guy. I was bad at prep. I was bad at cooking. I was bad at everything.
Marito!
So they just made me be funny. I was just a funny guy.
Make it a joke.
But I was running around.
Right.
I was running around.
Right.
Yeah.
That's a good sketch. I can see you in a kitchen sketch for sure.
We should do one here.
I'm down, bro.
Yeah.
Actually, 100%. We will do one
100%.
But yeah, man, look, we're doing it. Comedy. It's a grind, huh?
It is a grind. Yeah, man. I'm doing it right now.
What have you noticed that's a big shift for you since you spent all that time in Canada and now coming to New York? I mean, besides the fact, like we spoke on initially, you've acclimated quite well, but what's the biggest change? Maybe it's audience or stages, or what do you think that's been different in New York compared to Canada? I know it's a tough question.
That's a great question. That's a mad loaded question because it's like, I've noticed a lot, bro. I've noticed that I've been doing comedy for 15 years, but this moving to New York, I'm new now. I'm brand new. I haven't been doing comedy until this year.
Can you kind of explain that? Because I mean, I've talked about it many times on the podcast about how, you can be the guy in the B to C tier scene.
Yeah.
You spend 6 to 8 years in Chicago, in Miami, in St. Pete, Florida, and then you move to New York, and then it feels kind of new. So how do you feel about that? Like, how can you?
I just feel like when I first moved here, my first year, I just had to go up on stage and just prove that I'm good.
Who though?
Just like to bookers, to other comics, other producers, just to be like, yeah, I could do this. I can host. I can do whatever you throw at me. I'll fucking do it. You know what I mean? I'll open a show. I'll close a show. I have those skills. I can do it. But now I'm almost tired of like proving who I am. And now I'm like, oh, I have to start over though. Doesn't matter how good I was in Canada. Doesn't matter. You know what I mean? Because I'll see American comics who suck, who are so bad, right? But then I'll see American comics who are amazing. And they surpass everything that we have in Canada. And I go, wow, That's insane. It's a whole new ball game down here, and I love it. I love the challenge. You know what I mean? I see like Mark Norman, Jeffrey Asmus, like all these great comics, Jordan Jensen, and I go, whoa, these motherfuckers are like, they're like a vessel for whatever the thing is that we're trying to get. You know what I mean? Some like heavenly shit, and I'm like, okay, yeah, this is a whole new beginning for me. All that 15 years doesn't matter, bro.
Well,
this is a new chapter.
I know what you're saying, but it does matter. You know, the 15 years that you put in.
Thank you. It does matter, but it's different now. I'm on a different platform, way different platform. It's like I left. You know, like when you left high school, and then that just doesn't matter anymore. That's what I feel like. You know what I mean? I feel like I'm in grad school now. If that makes any sense.
It feels like a new stage of your life. Maybe there's some people that had followed you from high school to college or college to the real world. But yeah, you're proving yourself to a new group of people. Mm-hmm. And
to myself.
New audience and to yourself.
And to myself especially.
Right. And maybe you notice that New York is the big leagues in a sense.
Yeah. Okay. I love it here, bro. Yeah. It's so dope out here. It's freezing right now, but I love walking through the city. You know what I mean? Best. It's the greatest city.
I mean, bro.
And as a New Yorker, you must love it.
I go anywhere else. I'm like, get me back to New York. I go to Miami 4 days. I'm like, yeah, this is great. 2 days of sun. I look tan. Perfect right now. But get me back to New York, dog. That's like in a situation like, dude, I did 17 shows in 3 days.
Yeah.
3 nights. 17 shows. That doesn't exist anywhere in the world. I don't know.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think it's a situation where if you really want to go the stand-up comedy route, there's plenty of different places you can get on stage and do well and have a good time and have a good career. But it just does feel like I have you been to Austin yet?
No.
Yeah, I mean, I've heard. I haven't been to Austin either.
Yeah.
But I've heard, there are a lot of comedy clubs on 6th Street. You can go bounce around, but I mean, that audience there, it's all like hyped for comedy. Everybody who's going to those shows is like, oh yeah, Austin comedy. This is going to be great. So they're already hot.
For sure.
Going outside and having 8 people from Norway walk into your show because they're like, oh, well, whatever. We don't have anything else to do. It's a different type of audience.
For sure.
You got to prove to them that you're funny. You got to prove to this group of people that they made the right decision at 10 p.m. on a Tuesday.
For sure.
Go into a basement and see a show.
Yeah, in the village or wherever the fuck we are, like
it's different.
Yeah, it's different, bro.
Yeah,
it hits different.
And growing up in New York City, sometimes like I'll feel like I'm a little bit disconnected from the outside world, but I can see that it's just like anywhere else in the world, they're planning on going to see a comedy show. Yeah. New York, you have to make sure that the audience knows that it was a good decision that they came.
Yeah, for sure. Because this is the best city in the world for it. Right? The Cellar, the Stand, like everywhere. Like New York Comedy Club, like here, like everywhere. There's so much good comedy going on. Constantly. And like big names, bro, that come from these places. Like somebody was telling me that Andrew Schultz used to come here.
I'm here with Michael Blaustein in the building. You know Akash Singh. You should know Akash Singh already by now. This is really the place that made me a comedian. The Village Lantern, now it's just called the Lantern, I guess. So basically what we would do is we would hang out outside of this bar that has a basement. I'll show you the basement in a second. A couple of us would go over there. So this funny new guy would have to stand over there by himself, and he would have to beg strangers to come in up the street, and then we would take them here. You'd go down this little hallway. Why anybody would trust us to bring them into a basement upon first meeting them, I do not know. Oh shit. The stage. So this is the stage.
And then just tables here, and then a booth area right here.
The rule was if we had 4 people, we could start a show.
They're coming down the steps, and they're like, yeah, man, we used to come down here, a show. There were like 4 people here, wasted, from like Serbia. And the stage used to be right here.
Oh, fuck.
Yeah, and then, so it used to just be, they used to shoot it back here. But yeah, those guys were here a lot.
Yeah.
And, they just do a show for 4 people who were wasted on, random
That's
night.
so cool.
But yeah, down here's got a lot of freaking stories.
I love it.
But yeah, I mean, everybody's come through here. Jim Gaffigan, Louis C.K., Andrew Schultz was here a lot. But every place has, crazy stories and crazy memories, which is cool. And I feel like that's also the great part about New York. Every bar, it's got a story.
For sure.
You walk down the block, you're like, Dave Matthews used to play the guitar here. Some other John Lennon used to live up here, or this and that. New York's just got a lot of history, and it's also, I think it's because it's such a small island too.
For sure, bro. Yeah. The rap history alone is like insanity.
Exactly.
I love it, dude. I when I'm here, I don't go to any of the tourist spots. I'm in the Bronx, looking at the Big Pun mural. I'm in Harlem, looking at the Big L mural. I go to Brooklyn, try to find all the Biggie ones.
What kind of rap do you listen to?
Like New York, bro. Like Biggie, Jay-Z, Nas. Like Ghostface, I love AZ, like I love rap.
KRS-One.
Like all that shit. Big Daddy Kane, Rakim.
Yeah, and I also like some of the new age rap too. The stuff that's, not to break off that we're not talking about New York anymore, but I still like the Young Thugs, Meek Mill. I'm a rap guy. I like rap.
Yeah.
I have a very diverse group of music that I like. Like I love Drake.
Yeah.
Canada.
Oh, buddy.
I love Bieber.
Yeah.
I love Young Thug. I love Meek Mill. I love the Nelk Boys.
Yeah. The Nelk Boys. Yeah.
Kyle, he's running 100 miles right now live on stream.
That's Kick. Amazing. Those guys kill it.
Yeah. It's crazy how you can just, they started as like a prank brand, but now they're like more, I don't want to say corporate, but now they're like more mainstream and like people take them seriously, which is crazy.
Which is so cool.
Yeah, it is cool. You can kind of just like, I don't want to say change your brand, but kind of like mesh your way, like get popping on scene for one thing. And then, a few years later, you can kind of craft yourself into whatever it is. Like Donald Trump, man, this guy, his father gave him a real estate company and then he grew the real estate company. Everybody was like, oh, Donnie T, like he does these towers in New York City. And then now he's randomly the president. Not to praise Donald Trump, I'm just using him as an example, like about how he was just a New York kid from Queens. His dad gave him.
Is he from Queens?
His dad, that's where his dad was born. Yeah, in like a nice part of Queens.
That's crazy.
And then his dad gave him the company, and then he built the company. And then, do you remember when everybody loved him though? Like in the '80s when Mike Tyson had the fight at his hotel.
Bro, rappers loved him.
Yeah, they loved him. Mac Miller.
Yeah, everybody loved
Donald Trump. Shit. Yeah, everybody loved him, and then he became president. And people were like, "This guy's not a good guy." But that's what he wanted, man. He wanted the power.
Yeah,
that's what happened.
He got it.
He got it.
Yeah.
So
psychopath. But he got it.
Man. Yeah, not to talk about Donnie T, but yeah, man. So New York is great, dude. It's legendary. I love it. I can't really see myself being anywhere else. Do you see yourself moving back to Canada one day?
No. I'll even say it on here, bro. Like if my visa doesn't get renewed, I'm gonna live here illegally. I love New York.
Yeah.
I love it here, bro. This is the best fucking city. I can't go back to Canada.
Well, growing up in Calgary, is that like a fast-paced city, or what's the difference between Calgary and here? And how many years did you spend there?
I'm trying to think of like I grew up there. I went there when I was 5.
Middle school, high school, and everything.
Everything. College, university, started comedy there. Lived there for 4 years. Calgary, I would say, I don't really know America that well. I would say maybe like in Austin, like it's a Texas vibe. Right, yeah, it's not a small city by any means, but it's not anywhere near like Houston or whatever. You know what I mean? It's just like a big enough city. It's oil money. There's a bunch of shows you can do every night, but it's nothing like this. So I had to move to Toronto. And then Toronto was like where I fucking got good. And I got to like play with all the good ass comics. That's our New York. And that was fucking fire. And I lived there for like 11 years. Did a sitcom there, did everything there.
Do you feel like you reached the peak being in Toronto for doing what you were doing?
For sure. 100. I had to dip. I had to get the fuck out of there. You know what I mean? And I wanted to come to New York earlier, but I just was doing really good up there. I started making money, helping my family. So I like sort of, I feel sometimes I get scared I came here too late because I'm like 39 now, right? But
comedy, that's definitely not too late.
It's and I always like have to tell myself that it's not too late at all. But there was a part of me that wishes I came here earlier because I love this place.
Well, that's kind of how I feel about starting stand-up. You know, when I was like, I started at probably 26, maybe 27 at the latest, and I was going to all these shows. I was like, well, why didn't I start it earlier? Yeah. And then I'll see some of these some of these younger kids doing open mics, or some kids on a show who are like 22, 23 doing primetime shows. I'm like, well, why didn't I start it younger? And I feel like, especially in stand-up comedy, it's just when you're ready.
It's when you're ready.
You know?
Exactly. I wasn't ready when I started. You know what I mean?
What do you mean when you started?
I started when I was 22, 21 maybe. And, but I was like in the peak of my drinking. So I would like, I was just a menace, bro. I was a menace. I would go on stage hammered. And I thought I was killing, but I wasn't, you know? But I was good. I was very good. But I think it did like slow my progression for a bit. I don't think I started getting good until like 2017.
And that was right around the time you thought you were going to stop drinking, or you were still drinking
like,
there?
Like that's when I started like having stints of sobriety, you know? Like stints of it. And now I'm like way better than I ever was. Like when I do crowd work, when I'm like up there, my energy is just there. And I used to like fucking want it so bad. Like who I am now. You know what I mean? If that makes any sense. Back then I used to be like, why aren't I this? Why can't I be this? But now I am that. So weird. So trippy.
To touch back on the alcohol thing, was there a moment where you realized like, okay, I can't drink ever again?
Many times, you know, like
to get to yourself, but to get to the point where you are now, where you're like, I can't ever drink ever again, and then now you stuck with it, because you said sometimes like you know that you're gonna go back, or that you were gonna go back.
So, bro, the last time I drank was for one night. It was just one night, and before that, I was sober for like maybe 3 years. You know what I mean? And but I got into like just a shitty night. You know what I mean? Where like I let everything go away, and I like got in my feelings, and I just went to the strip club, and I spent $2,000, bro. $2,000 at the motherfucking strip club. I was like buying cocaine. I was buying blowjobs, bro. I was fucking.
Oh my god!
Spent $2,000, dog.
How many BJs is $2,000?
It's like $200.
So you got 10
Canadian.
No. Oh, so you got like 5 or 6?
I don't know, like a few, but I was buying drinks and stuff too. You know, I was buying everything. And then the next day, I woke up and I had like my wallet was gone, my passport was gone, and my friends were all like, "Bro, come on, man! Like, dude, blah blah blah. Just go to a meeting. And before, when I would relapse, I wouldn't listen to that. I would be gone. I would disappear for like a month, 2 weeks. But for whatever reason, I just said, "Yeah, I'm gonna go to a meeting," and I did. I went to a meeting hungover, and then that summer, my mom passed away, and it just stuck. You know what I mean? Yeah. Pretty crazy. What a deep podcast.
I know, bro. I know. I love it, bro. We're all over the place. This podcast. I love it.
I love it.
Yeah, man. It's great.
I feel very comfortable with you.
Yeah, man. Me too. And it's funny. I feel like I've met you twice, which is great.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. You know, I feel like I've had issues like that in the past where there's not really maybe like a rock bottom. You have like a few rock bottoms, and I think it accumulates to the point where you're like, okay, now I think I've had enough. Like now I'm ready to just stay off of it fully.
Yeah. And I have that.
Especially when you also have something that gives you fulfillment, like stand up or whatever it is. If I don't know if you're still doing voice acting or still acting and things.
Yeah.
That kind of stuff is fun too, man.
It's the best.
Yeah.
I love it. I love that shit more than stand up. You know what I mean? I do stand up because it's all I know. But man, like I told you, Al Pacino, like Godfather, Goodfellas, I love all that stuff when I was a kid. So like I'm in school right now for acting as per studio. That's also why I'm here.
What's your favorite gangster movie? You were just talking about Al Pacino.
Godfather 2.
Godfather?
Yeah. Godfather Part 2. And it's not even for like Al Pacino or like Marlon Brando or like Robert De Niro. Bro, John Cazale in The Godfather, and he plays Fredo. Like,
I saw it. How do I not remember? Pop him up right here. John, who was it?
John Cazale. John Cazale is like, he was the brother who betrays
Fredo.
Yeah,
Fredo. And he's like, you did me something, Fredo, right? What did he say?
I know it was
what did
you.
he say? I know it was you, Fredo.
You break my heart.
Yeah.
You break my heart. That was so ill.
That was in number 2?
Yeah, that was in number 2.
Fredo Corleone.
Yeah,
and
but
you broke my heart.
John Cazale, the guy who plays him, is like just this. He's an actor who always played losers. You know what I mean? Because he's like skinny, he's bald. You know, like he's just look at him. He just looks like a crumb. But he was so good in that movie. His vulnerability and like how sad he gets and like destroyed he is and like filled with resentment, that I was like, how does someone come up with that? Like trigger their bodies to become that, you know? And I always thought that. I'm like, because Al Pacino's cool, Robert De Niro's cool, all these guys are cool, Marlon Brando, but he was like doing this role that people wouldn't want to do. They don't want to be the snitch or whatever, the sad guy, the bum. And he did it so good. And he only did 5 movies. And all of them, before he died of cancer, were Best Picture winners or nominees. He's a GOAT. So when I saw that, I was like, I want to be that. And that's why I'm in New York, bro. To like be a John Cazale.
I remember I saw Streetcar Named Desire with Marlon Brando, and I thought he was such a stud in that movie. That's when I went to.
He's a G.
I went to Performing Arts High School.
Fuck yeah!
But I went there for tennis. So like there, I was
What?
Dude. So I was surrounded by like actors, singers, dancers, ballerinos, and stuff, and I took like acting classes there. But it was just like that. I think that was the time where I was like, okay, acting is pretty freaking cool, man.
You look like such a tennis guy,
Really?
bro. You do. You look like a
Everyone says
fucking
that,
villain,
dude.
bro.
Everyone says
right?
that,
You look
bro.
like you got a lot of pussy. You know what I mean? And
In
you
high
play
school, it's
tennis.
been a while, but for high school, yeah, I went to like performing arts school. I just went to school with like a lot of actors, singers.
That's so cool.
Dancers and models and shit
Yeah.
like that. So
I love
that's
that.
when I think I got the bug. But
Yeah.
it took me a while to go from like sports to the arts.
Yeah.
Because I used to like sports.
Yeah, yeah.
But
I
not
wish.
anymore.
I can't play sports, so.
No sports?
I mean, the gym.
That's
I
good.
lift hard.
You lift
I'm very
heavy?
strong.
All right.
I'll fight any young comedian in New York. I legit will.
Hell yeah,
I'll fight
dog.
anyone, bro.
I believe you.
Yeah.
When you hit the gym though, what's the go-to? Are you like, do you do some cardio too? Or are you just a lift guy?
Yeah. I when it's nice out, I run. I run like long distance.
Oh, bro, I go tarps off when it's above 20 degrees, bro.
But
Shirts off.
yeah, I mean,
In this weather, no problem.
in this weather?
Yeah, dog.
But you're
For real,
crazy.
dog.
That's
I'm
insane.
psychopath. You said I was like Patrick Bateman, bro. Yeah. I'm telling you.
No, I can't do that. But when it's nice out, I go running far. Like
Yeah.
I go far, bro.
How far
I
are you
go
talking?
from Bushwick
Yeah.
to Dumbo, and then I come back. Like I fucking.
How many miles is that?
That's a lot, dude. It's like that's a 7K, 10K, and I do that every day.
Really?
I do that every day, like when it's nice out, and then I go to the gym.
You get that runner's high.
Yeah, I'm a G.
Yeah, the gym is great, man.
I love it,
People sleep on it. Maybe
love
not
it.
as much anymore, but people are like more focused on their health. and
bro. People
wellness
sleep
now.
on running.
Yeah.
People sleep on running. What the
Yeah.
fuck are you running
Where
for?
you at, dog?
Yeah, run.
It feels good. I will
Yeah.
say at the gym and running. And I think it also just like, it helps. I don't want to say, I hate saying clear my head, but maybe it helps like gather your thoughts kind of.
Yeah, yeah,
Just,
for
like,
sure.
everything's all good,
Yeah,
you know?
But when I'm at the gym, I hit bench press. I'm a big bench guy.
Yeah.
you know,
What are you benching these days?
bro. How much do you think I bench?
Are we talking 1 rep max or what?
I'm talking
Like it's a working set.
a working set,
So like 6 to 10?
6 to 10.
I can see you benching a ridiculous amount.
2 plates, bro.
You at 225 for reps?
Yeah.
Bro, I probably get 2 out of there. I got long arms, but still.
Yeah.
So you repping 225.
Yeah,
That's a lot of weight.
yeah, repping, and then my max is like maybe at a
you-
15 on each side.
Yeah.
It maybe
Yeah.
if I'm good.
That's a lot.
It's a lot, bro.
Grunt when you're in the gym?
No, not
No?
a grunter. No, I breathe. I breathe
not
in and
grunt,
out.
like-
I don't really grunt. I'm not a big grunter.
Like, but would you?
I mean, I'm not against it. I don't diss guys who do it because
Yeah, I do it.
You need to do it.
I would do it.
You need to do it. You need to like make noise or like release whatever the fuck that is
Yeah,
so
yeah,
you
yeah.
can push harder.
Yeah, yeah.
But I just don't. I don't know why.
Yeah, I was
don't know.
doing legs the other day, and then I caught the guy in the sauna. He was like, "You trying to grow those legs?" And I was like, "What do you mean?" He was like, "I heard you grunting out there." I was like, "Oh, I thought you were wearing headphones, man."
How hard do you grunt? Give me a
Not
big grunt.
hard, but like. All right. Like that. So I'll do it. But I also noticed that everybody around me pretty much has headphones. I don't wear headphones in the gym.
You're a psychopath.
Yeah, I know.
You are that. What's his Norman Bateman? What you say?
Patrick
Bateman.
I know.
That's crazy, bro.
Yeah. No,
I
no
can't.
phone on the run either.
Especially,
I go raw.
You're
No phone on the run, bro.
dude. That's crazy.
I know.
That's almost. I respect the no phone on the run though. That's
no phone
nuts.
on the run is great.
That's nuts. I'm almost there because I don't use the app.
Oh yeah, everyone does what's Strava.
Strava or Nike Run app, and I used to do that shit. I'm off that.
Yeah,
I'm
I
off
just
that.
go for the vibes.
I just go.
People are like, "Well, how long are you running?" I'm like, "Well, if I run for 50 minutes, I'm running at like an 8:30 pace, so 6 miles.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Who knows?
I don't know. And like,
Yeah.
I'll look at the Apple Maps afterwards. Like, I'll look at my phone and be like, "How far is it to go here?" But then it shows you like the straightest and like quickest path. And sometimes I'll run over to the water and then go down, so it's like a little bit further. But yeah, I never know. I just run for 50 minutes, apparently. I look at my microwave and then come back. And
Where do you live? Fuck
like
yeah.
Close-ish to Chelsea Piers.
Oh,
so
amazing.
I can, like, go over there.
So I want to, this summer, I'm going to run in Manhattan a lot.
Let's go,
Because I
bro.
didn't
We
really
gotta
do
run
that.
together,
Let's
dude.
do it, bro, please.
I'm so
Let's do
down.
it.
I'm
Because
so down.
I mostly run in Brooklyn.
But I used to work as a property manager, so I had to spend some time out in Bushwick.
Did you?
Bushwick, Ridgewood area, JMZ stop.
That's where I live.
Murder Wyckoff.
Me
Yeah,
too.
Yeah.
I'm Murder Wyckoff.
It's cool out there. What do you call it?
We call it Murder Spickoff. Because
Why?
all the Latinos in Murder.
Oh. That Latinos. Oh, okay, right. There's some white people though taking over.
I mean, in Ridgewood and some part, but I live in the Puerto Rican, Dominican area. You know, it's Ecuadorians,
Some
Salvadorians, plátanos maduros.
Plátanos maduros.
Yeah,
Wait,
pupusas.
maduros.
Yeah.
Why is it called? What's maduro mean?
You're thinking of the dictator.
But what does maduro mean?
Maduro means just like the sweet plantain, like when they're soft.
So that's what that word means?
Yeah, maduro. Yeah,
Venezuelan.
yeah. But maduro also means like it's like a common last name.
Right.
Yeah.
Just happens to mean something else.
Yeah. No, it means that. It probably means that.
Oh, okay.
But it's a very common last name. Like cigars, you can call them maduros.
Where are your parents from?
I'm from El Salvador.
That's where they're from.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. They're
And
both.
have you been back since then?
No, bro. I haven't been back in like 20 years. I don't know if you know, but I'm tatted. I'm covered in tats. So in El Salvador, if you a citizen and you have tattoos, they can profile you and put you in jail.
And the jails there are
Insane. Yeah. So I can't go back until like, I don't know.
So profiling you, what they'd be like, you sell drugs.
You're like a gang member because they used to have a huge gang problem in El Salvador. It's really bad. We're the smallest of all the Latinos, but we're the most gangster.
You guys are pretty gangster. You're an intimidating looking guy.
We're very gangster, but I'm a very nice man.
You're
too.
a very sweet guy.
Very sweet guy.
But before
but
you
I
talk, you kill.
Dude, legit, I have a temper. I'll kill. I'm the type of guy who will kill.
That's what I mean.
You know what I mean? But I'm very sweet and nice because of my recovery, because of Islam, because of my mother.
Sure. Okay, so
The
if you
books
had
I've read.
a couple drinks in you, and it's 2000.
Oh my God.
And it's 2015.
Oh, buddy, that guy's bad. My best friend, Jarrett Campbell. You know Jarrett?
Yeah.
Great comic. He's my roommate. But he was like, bro, if you were taller, if you were 5'7", you would be in jail. And I agree with him because I would just get into a lot of fights. You know what I mean?
Not you now. Maybe you passed then.
Back then.
Okay.
But little Poppy, like I'm 5'2", bro. I'm barely with boots. You know what I mean?
Tim's.
Yeah.
But it's good to know you got that fight in you, right?
I do got that
Like
fight.
me,
in me.
I've got the temper in me. Like I can like let you know how it is. But like I'm not swinging unless like you swing at me. Like I don't know if I'm gonna start anything.
No, of course. That's the thing. That's the thing that comes with maturity is like it's never worth it. Ever. It's never worth it. You know what I mean? But like obviously there's things in life where like I'm like, would I defend myself?
Right,
would I
totally.
or help someone out? Mm-hmm. And I think I've lived enough and been in enough situations where I'm like, oh, I would definitely help if I needed to. You know.
You've seen just to go back to touch on what we were just talking about. The is it a gang? Is it a specific type of gang that has been an issue in El Salvador? Is it like the Latin? I don't know, like the Latin Kings.
No, it's the MS-13.
Oh,
So the MS-13 was huge, bro. And they would extort so many people. They would like kill so many people, rape, like everything. It was very bad. Rob, like you couldn't take public transit without being robbed publicly in front of everyone, and they would just go on, and the bus driver would let them rob you. Everyone be like, yeah, you all need to give me change, and you would have to because they come with machetes, guns, all that shit. So it was really bad. It was very dangerous. People couldn't go out at night. It was so bad. But now we got a president that put them all in jail. You know what I mean? But it's still mass incarceration. You know what I mean? So like it's still bad in a sense. Even though he cleaned up the streets, it's tricky because I can't even go home now because I have tattoos. You know what I mean?
So what
even though I'm not gang affiliated at all.
What are your tattoos based on though?
Nothing. Like just like rap, Jaguars, Frida Kahlo, like a million. Like I have a lot of like Latino heroes on me. You know what I mean?
But they just profile you because you have
tattoos.
Wow.
Yeah. And I sort of look like, when I shave my head and I have my goatee, I look like a gangbanger. You know what I mean? I got the cholo costume going on. So like, I'm not really helping myself with the way I dress and stuff.
Yeah, it's got to be a touchy subject, you know, because they do want to clean up the country.
Yeah.
But at the same time, you know, if you're doing mass incarceration, you're going to get a lot of people who are innocent who don't have the right to a fair trial.
And there's a lot of people who are innocent in El Salvador.
Yeah,
and they're not getting any trial. Wow. And I'm a citizen. Yeah. I'm still a citizen there. So it doesn't matter that I'm Canadian. Like they'll still put me in there. It'll help me that I'm Canadian to get out quicker. But
it doesn't help that you're a citizen to not be in there?
Well, the fact that I'm a citizen, they're able to arrest me and put me in jail. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But then I am Canadian, so I feel like they would help me. Canada would help me. And hopefully.
In New York.
Hopefully Canada doesn't abandon me.
New York will help you too.
I pray. Yeah. Mandani. That's our guy.
Mandani. Marito, this has been an amazing episode, bro.
It's been so fun.
Much for coming on, dude.
Bro, thank you for having me, dog.
Dude. Before we get out of here, why don't you shout out some of your socials? Let us know where we can find you. This will be out about a week from today. So let us know what you got going on in February, please.
Yeah, what's up? My name is Marito Lopez. You can find me on Marito Lopez the God on Instagram, on my TikTok, social media, all of that shit. I'm just performing everywhere in New York, man. So come find me.
Cool, and we gotta get you back on Margarita Monday sometime in either end of January, sometime February, but we'll figure it out.
Let's go,
Marito.
My
Muchas
guy,
gracias, guys. Thanks so much for tuning in. We'll see you guys next time.
Dude, that was so fun.